Coming to you from Seattle tonight, where the roof at T-Mobile Park has been closed for comfort. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Texas Rangers and the Seattle Mariners. It's Mariners baseball, and it comes your way next. Kendall Graveman, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy loves pitching at home. He's had a little bit of a rough go pitching on the road so far this season, but he's pitched really well in his home environment, and I'm sure he's glad and comfortable that he's pitching at home in this one. Hopefully, he can string together another strong home start.
So now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Underway in the second of 4 here this weekend as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels. That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down, because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
Swing and a miss, 2-2 now. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 2-2 one more time. Spoils another one, and this is exactly what you're looking for out of your leadoff hitter. He stays alive, still 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Lewis waits on it. He's got it 1 away. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. He's hitting over 350 in road games coming into this one, and it just seems like he comes ready to play. Maybe he really likes sleeping in hotels, or maybe he thrives off taking it to the home crowd. But whatever it is, it's working this year.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Dahl has a .280 batting average. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And another foul ball. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location, because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
That'll bring in Nick Solak, as he'll take a look at ball 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The 1-0. Fouled off. The 1-1. Cue shot here out towards short. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Rangers set down in order. Rangers nothing. Mariners coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Dane Dunning will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the fours. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the fours indicates.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, they lost last game only by 1 run. Those are the tough ones. But I'm sure they've looked at the film, made a few adjustments, and let's see if they can give a better effort today. 2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
So here now is Ty France. He swings and grounds it to short. There's Kiner Falefa, and that's the 2nd out.
Batting third, the third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. And now the first pitch. Fouled away. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. We've played an inning, still 0-0. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis.
Chris Davis.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit.
Batting fifth, the first baseman.
Coming in for his first at-bat, Nate Lowe. And we'll see if he can get out of this little dry spell he's stuck in. Not much offensively coming from him lately. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Davis aboard here at first with nobody out. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
Willie Calhoun comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Now here's a swing, and this is hit well down the line in right. This ball has a chance, and it is gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. Home run number 2 for him on the year, as that'll give the Rangers a 2-0 lead.
I got to be honest, boys, in real time, I thought it was hook and foul, but he kept his hands inside that baseball, almost beat him to the spot too quick and pulled it foul. Love the fact that upon replay, that ball is clearly inside the foul pole.
At the plate, Charlie Culberson. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 3 homers and 11 RBIs. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Batting 8, the center fielder, number 3, Leody Taveras.
Into the box now, Leody Taveras, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Full count now. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another one sent foul. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. The next 3-2. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he thought about going to second, but he'll go to first instead. Throw beats him by a half a step. He almost beat that out. And stepping in, Jose Trevino. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
But this is going to hang up there just long enough to be taken in on the run in shallow left, and that ends the inning. But 2 here in the Rangers' half of the inning, and they come on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. 2-0 Texas. Last half of the second set to go, and standing in the outfielder, Kyle Lewis.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. A ball and a strike. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Good hard sinker, but he lays off to even things at 2-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Batting fifth. The
Now
first
at the
baseman,
plate, Dylan Moore.
Moore.
Here's the pitch. Bases are empty, one man out. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And the low 80s slider is in there, and he's in control 1-2.
Hey, boys, he's lucky he's getting this pitch back right here. That's normally a wipeout pitch down and away. He hung that one. It looked like he almost confused the hitter.
The 2-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Lifted down the line in left. On the run is Dahl, and they can't run it down. There's strike 2 as it catches the outside corner.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They're down 2-0. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park in Seattle as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Falefa is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
And a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
David Dahl to the plate now. Hit back up the middle, reined in. Throw gets him, 2 down. Base is empty, 2 away, and that means Nick Solak will dig in. Now here it comes. behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rangers as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead.
Back now for the Mariners' third turn at bat, and unfortunately for them and their fans, this lineup hasn't really found its stride this season. At the start of the day, they have the worst team batting average in the league, and when I talked with one member of the coaching staff, he told me there's really no good excuse or explanation for it. Even though batting average isn't the end-all be-all of offensive stats, he said there's no denying they have to figure out how to be more competitive with their at-bats. Back to you, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading up for the Mariners, the left fielder, Braden Bishop.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Braden Bishop sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Digging in now for the Mariners, Jake Fraley. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. First delivery to him. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Fouled away. Fraley, just 24 years of age. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Davis is after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting 9.
So 2 out, nobody on. And up next, the corner outfielder, Mitch Haniger. Now here's the first offering. Starts him out with the knuckle curve, and he swings through it for strike 1.
You get a swing like that, you know the hitter made up his mind he was swinging no matter what on that pitch.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Davis on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Mariners are down in order. They trail things here 2-0. New inning set to get underway, and coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Chris Davis.
The right fielder, number 4, Chris Davis.
Now the first pitch. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Davis, sometimes called Crush with a K and an H. He's a 9-year major league vet. 1-1 the count now. Now the pitch. Drilled to the left side. throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting. The first
Nate
baseman,
Lowe digging in now.
Lowe.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Popped him up. Seager into shallow left. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Ready to take his hacks again. Willie Calhoun blasted a 2-run homer in his last at-bat.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
No balls and a strike to count. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Waiting on it is Haniger. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Rangers set down in order, but they hold a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this
For
game.
the Mariners, the catcher, Tom Murphy.
Now here it comes. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Not shocked by their aggressive nature at the plate today, but they got to change their MO if they're going to compete in this one.
Fly ball out to right field. Davis is camped under this one. 1 down.
Now batting.
Next, it'll be
The second
Ty
baseman.
France, grounded out in his last at-bat. First pitch on the way. On the ground to the right side. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mariners.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that
batting,
ball, stay
third
square as long as possible,
Kyle
and feed it into the opposite
Seager.
field for a base hit.
To the plate now, Kyle Seager. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
France, base runner at first with 1 out. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
The center fielder,
Now it'll be
number
Kyle
5,
Lewis. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Lewis.
He's set and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Mariners leave 1. They trail it here 2-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Charlie Culberson.
The third baseman, number 2, Charlie.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. In his career, Culberson hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page.
Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
And that misses 1-1. That fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Now batting.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Nick Margevicius comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. At the plate now, Jose Trevino has so weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
In now, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Lifetime against this pitcher. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's gone a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
And he lays off for ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
From the belt, the pitch. Trevino on third. Kiner-Falefa stands at second, no outs. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2. Line drive, base hit to right. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate, but this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
Now batting, the second baseman, Nick Solak.
Into the box, Nick Solak, as he will look at a curveball right on the black. Apparently, it's strike 1. No hits to this point. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. 4 runs here in this half inning. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Bishop's on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Chris Davis. His prior history versus this arm, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. First pitch coming. Here it is. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Count is 1-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, and he's going to get rung up on a curveball, and that looked like a questionable strike at best. 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Nate Lowe is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Comes set, and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Rangers 6 and the Mariners nothing. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Striding in is Dylan Moore. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings, the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base paths if they can get somebody on. Hey, usually the 2nd time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got it. And there's 1 away. Ready now is Donnie Walton. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
1-0 the count. Look out, 2-0 now.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded to 3rd. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The left fielder,
Up next, Braden Bishop. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First offering. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So he delivers with 2 away, and the bottom of the 5th marches on. So only the second hit he's given up tonight.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jake Fraley. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Man, hard to understand why a guy who runs so well would take such a big hack like that one.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1 left for Seattle. They still find themselves down 6-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and standing in is the DH, Willie Calhoun. Cannon Middleton gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Popped up. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So next to hit is Charlie Culberson. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. And that's in there for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Here's a pop-up now. Moore has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So next to bat will be Leody Taveras. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup. Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And Seager will put this one away to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They lead it 6-0. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on and start some traffic in motion, we might have some.
So back to the top of the Seattle lineup, digging in. Tom Murphy flew out last time up. In there for strike 1.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher. 1-2, here it comes. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now back.
Two gone now in the
Second
Mariners'
baseman.
sixth, and that'll bring in Ty France. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Seventh inning coming up. It's the Rangers 6 and the Mariners nothing. So now here is Jose Trevino. He's
Leading
1
off
for
for the
2 in this one.
The catcher, Jose Trevino.
First pitch on its way. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. The 1-1. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So the Rangers batting order turns over and set to go. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. First delivery to him. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So next to the plate for Texas, David Dahl singled in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Here comes the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Standing in now, Nick Solak. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Lifetime in this matchup. He's 1 for 2. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Dahl stands at second with 2 gone. Lifted down the line in left. Reach as he makes the catch, and he took a header along with it, but he saved extra bases as the side is retired. One more look at the circus catch in left field. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Last half of the 7th here, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Kyle.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1.
Well, late in a game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. The bouncer to the left side. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Hey, after starting a game 0 for 2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hitting.
Kyle Lewis.
Stepping in now, Kyle Lewis. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A ball and a strike.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. A runner at first with no outs here. Hit hard up the middle, scooped up, barehanded for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Next for Seattle, Dylan Moore. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here's the first pitch. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0 and 2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Mariners go down quietly there. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Now to bat, Chris Davis. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Number 4, Chris Davis.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Next, it'll be Nate Lowe. And now the first pitch. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Swing and a liner. Bishop is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first down.
The batter, number 5, designated hitter, Willie Calhoun.
Digging in next, Willie Calhoun. His prior history in this matchup, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Hit hard to the right side. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. And he can't come up with it cleanly here in right. The throw into second.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Charlie Culberson is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Hit hard on the ground to first. Reined in. Throw to the plate. Now to the plate, Leody Taveras. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. From the stretch. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
And this is swung on and missed. A huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
At the plate, Jose Trevino. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A ball and a strike. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Henniger is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded.
Leading up for the Mariners, the shortstop, Johnny. Walton.
Now here's the first offering. Swing and a liner. Davis moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number one.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
To the plate now, Braden Bishop. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Looped out toward third. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
So now to the plate, Jake Fraley. As he grounds one briskly to short. There's Kiner Falefa. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Mariners are down on 4 pitches. They still find themselves down 6-zip. All set to start the 9th in this one. And into bat next will be Isaiah Kiner Falefa. First pitch on its way. Grounded softly down the line toward first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll just tag the runner himself for the out.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
Next to hit, David Dahl. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
At the plate now, Nick Solak, as he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit.
The right fielder, number 4, Chris Davis.
Here's Chris Davis now. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1.
This is why you pay the price of admission right here. Power on power. My money's on the pitcher.
Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Lewis waits on it. And that will end the inning. Rangers leave one, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Mitch Haniger the next to bat. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. First delivery to him.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Scooped up. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Tom Murphy. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch on its way. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Luis Torrens steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with 1 gone in the inning. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded to first. Throw on to first, and the Mariners are now down to their final out. Next, here is Ty France. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
First pitch on its way. And he takes ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. He's got it, and the Rangers have come back to even up this 4-game series at a game apiece as this one is over. A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. The Rangers took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Dane Dunning wins his 3rd of the season, and it's a dandy, a complete game, 3-hit performance. Kendall Graveman was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Mm-hmm.